Okay, so today we're going to look at simultaneous equations, this time when you've got some negatives involved, okay, and that does change slightly what you need to do, but the fundamental principles of what you're trying to do remain the same. So let's have a look at this first one. So we've got two equations, 9x minus 4y equals 19, and 4x plus 4y equals 20. So if you have a look at the y's, they both have the same, they both have a 4 in front of them. So that's what we're going to look at trying to eliminate. So we'll get rid of the y's and then we can find the x and go ahead and solve it that way. However, this time, because that's minus 4y and that one's plus 4y, we can't take them away as we were before, because minus 4 take away 4 would give you minus 8. So it doesn't actually eliminate the y. This is where you sort of need to be sort of quite comfortable with your negative numbers, because you're looking at that thinking, right, well, how do I make that 0? Okay, and by now you should be looking at that and thinking, oh yes, minus 4 plus 4 would give me 0. So actually, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to subtract the equations, I'm actually going to add these two equations together. So let's do that. So 9x plus 4x gives me 13x. And as we said, minus 4y plus 4y will be 0. And 19 plus 20 is 39. So 13x equals 39. Divide by 13, and that gives me x equals, divide by 13, yeah, and that gives me x equals 3. And now that I've found my x, all I need to do is put it into either equation. Now I'm going to put it into this one, okay, the second one, 4x plus 4y equals 20. You can put it into either, but I do find it's just a little bit easier when there's no negatives involved. So if you can, try and keep it all positive. So let's bring that equation back down. 4x plus 4y equals 20. And substitute x in for 3. So that gives us 4 3's plus 4y equals 20. Multiply your brackets. 12 plus 4y equals 20. So if 12 plus 4y is 20, well then that must mean that 4y is 8. So 4y equals 8. Divided by 4, y equals 2. So your final answer is then x equals 3 and y equals 2. Okay, so again, if you want to pause the video there and go ahead and have a look at the other one. 2x plus y equals 36 and x minus y equals 9. Okay, well done. So again, because we've got this plus y and minus y, we're going to add our two equations. Let's do that. So 2x plus x gives me 3x. And y, take away y, is 0. And then 36 plus 9 is 45. Okay, so 3x equals 45. Divide by 3, x equals 15. And again, I'm going to substitute that in, and I'm going to pick the equation which doesn't have a negative. So 2x plus y equals 36. Substitute in your x for 15. So 2 times 15 plus y equals 36. And then multiply that out. 2 15s is 30. So 30 plus y equals 36. So y must equal 6. And that's your answers then. So x equals 15, y equals 6. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video there. I'm going to put a new set of questions up for you then as well for us to have a look at. Okay, so we've got another example here. This time you can see that both of our equations in each question have a negative in them. And so, like as I've said, this is where you need to be sort of thinking about carefully about your negative numbers and what you do with those. So if you have a look at that, 6x minus 3y equals 12 and 4x minus 3y equals 2. Now, what I need to do then is think about it. Minus 3. How do I get these? Are the minus 3 and minus 3. These are the same. So I know it's the y that I'm going to eliminate. So I'm asking myself, how do I eliminate y from those? And if you remember, what happens when you take away a negative? So if I have minus 3, take away minus 3, and the answer is that that becomes plus. So that two negatives together makes plus, so that becomes minus 3 plus 3, which is 0. So I am going to take them away, and just remember that that actually means you'll end up cancelling that still. So let's have a look. 6x take away 4x is 2x. Minus 3y take away minus 3y is 0, because minus 3 take away minus 3 is 0. And 12 take away 2 is 10. So 2x equals 10, well then x equals 5. And now I can substitute that into either equation. Now previously I was picking the positive equation. Fortunately I don't have that luxury this time. So I'm going to put it into the top one. So 6x minus 3y equals 12. And I'm going to substitute in my solution of x equals 5. So 6 5s minus 3y equals 12. And 6 5s is 30. 30 minus 3y equals 12. So from that, 30 take away what equals 12? Well, it's 18. 30 take away 18 is 12. So 3y must equal 18. And then I can divide that by 3 and get y equals 6. So my solutions are x equals 5 and y equals 6. Okay, so do the same thing again with this one. So you're going to take away your minus 6y to cancel them. Okay, and I'll pause the video now and have a go at that. Okay, well done. So let's take away our equations. So 3x take away 2x, leaves me with just 1x, x. Minus 6y take away 6y, again is going to be 0, because minus 6 take away minus 6 is 0. So x equals 6, take away 3, which is 3. Okay, and that's actually handy because I don't even need to divide there, because I already have 1x, so I know that x equals 3. And now I'm going to put that into one of my equations, and again I'm just going to pick the top one. So 3x minus 6y equals 6. Substitute your x in. So 3 3's minus 6y equals 6. So 9 take away 6y equals 6. So 9 take away what equals 6? Well, it's 3. So 6y must equal 3. And y will then equal 3 divided by 6, which is a half. You can write it as a half, or you can write it as 0.5. So your final answers there on that one then are x equals 3 and y equals a half. Okay, and that's your final answer. Okay, well done.